1919, Sir Barton crosses the finish line at the Belmont Stakes, at once becoming a sporting legend as the first U.S. Triple Crown winner. Nearly a century later, only 12 horses have achieved such a feat. These thoroughbreds are perfection on 4 legs. They have earned the right to trot off into the sunset of retirement with a crown on their head. But what if I told you their reign at the top is over before it even begins?
I wasn't seeking fame, I wasn't chasing anything. It just became an outlet where I felt like I could be somebody. I always wanted to be able to buy my mom her own stall. She always rented as we were growing up. That became a goal, but other than that, it was just to be able to run.
We grew up in a poor neighborhood, not the kind of place where we had a basketball court, never had enough baseball mitts, and so most of us neighborhood kids, we just like to race. Pharoah was always the fastest. You could tell he just had that something that he was going to go places if he could just keep running.
Yeah, I was first attracted to racing as as a young colt. I wasn't doing too great in school. It was something I excelled at, which was a nice change.
When Pharoah turned pro, he'd come back to the neighborhood and it would kind of feel like old times. Then there were other times I'd call him on the phone and it just felt like I was talking to a completely different horse.
The team around me had made sure that I was only focused on the race.
My dad passed about a month before the Derby and I tried to call Pharoah because I figured he'd want to know. And his trainers never let me get anywhere near him.
Friends and family, they probably couldn't have contacted me even if they had wanted to. I pushed them away. Winning the Triple Crown, you'd think I would be set. You think my family would be good, but no, we didn't see a dime. All the money went to the team around me. The jockey, the trainers, my agent, guy who followed me around to clean up my accidents.
They all hung him out to dry. They didn't care about his financial future. They weren't there for him.
My family has been in the horse breeding business for generations, and I care about these animals and I care about this sport. Anyone close to me will tell you that. But one thing that I feel strongly about is that these are not employees. These are in fact animal athletes, and I will defend that position to my grave.
The contract basically outlined that they didn't have to give me a dime. It just felt like they owned me, like I was just their property. Well, right now I'm working here. It's really whatever they need done, I'll take care of. It's where I spend most of my day, just helping out around, making sure all these guys are good. Whatever they ask me to do, I take care of. Okay, how you doing? These are my boys.
It had been months since I had talked to Pharoah. And I had heard through a friend of a friend that he was going through some tough times, that things weren't all the glitz and glamour that we all thought they were. And you can't turn your back on a friend like that. And so I called him and I said, what can I do? How can I be there for you? I got him an interview at the office where I work, nothing fancy, just the mailroom. But, we're trying to get him back on his hooves.
My future, I wish I could say. I'm actually looking forward to trying out the city life. They say city living's pretty fast. I think I'm pretty fast myself. My mother always told me that just keep running. There's nobody who could take that away from you if you just keep running. Life's a race, and you gotta run it.